Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So when I am trying on, so now we have completed this cities list using the context API. So now when I click on this single city, so we are showing all the city details, right? So here, so we are having a city ID with cities with an ID of 1. So that is the data which we are having it. If you try to see here cities.json, so we are having each one with a unique ID. And in the same scenario, we are sending that unique ID as a URL search param. Now here what I want to do is, whenever in our thing, so if you try to see here /cities, so you will be able to get all the data. So now when you are trying to type, when you are trying to write some ID, unique ID, then you will be getting the city details of that specific ID only. So now in the same scenario, what we need to do is, so now here we are able to get the single city details, right? So for example, let's say that if you are trying to refresh this page in the same scenario, so now you can say that this is the city details which we are able to see the single city details. This is city details. Now here what we can do is, there are two ways how we can achieve it. Right now we have all the city details. So we will try to get all those city details and we'll try to filter out of that one. So whichever is having the city by city ID, we can filter it out. This is one way how we can achieve it. But this is for a small application, we can do it. But if you are having a bigger application, what you need to do is, in a large application or the data, the application which is having huge data, in that places, what we need to do is, so here we need to, instead of getting all the cities, so we'll try to get the city by ID. So single details by ID, like /1 or /2 like this. So then we will be able to get the single city details and we can show this one. So what we need to do here, we have the city ID. Now we need to show the city details. So here two ways we can achieve it. So for example, let's say that when I click on these cities, so here I am showing this city of particular ID, right? When I go back to the cities, here I need to show that the previously visited one in a highlight color. So we need to implement that scenario. So that means we are trying to use this city's current city concept in two components. So that means in two components, if you are trying to do it means then we need to send it as a props to the other component, right? Instead of sending it as props and all those things, why can't we save these all the details in a context API? So that is the main concept which the context API will be very much useful. So here when I click on this city, so here we are showing the particular city with the city ID of 2, that means current city. When I go back to the cities, the recently visited city will be highlighted in a green color or anything, whatever the design it may be. So that means we need to store the current city. So now let's open the city context. Okay. So we will be having a current city. So the user which has selected the current city. So current city, set current city, and use state. So at the first it will be empty. Okay. So now what I want to do is, so here we need to get the city. So here I can write a method, something like function get city. So the same thing we need to use it. So here the same fetch function, we will be implementing the same fetch function. So let's try to copy this one, and here I will be writing this try catch, and this should be async. Okay, and await and all the things, get city ID, and here the city's URL. So here what I need to do is, so like this, and the city's URL, I need to use the city's URL, and here / we can use $ID. Okay, so this is the variable which we can use it. So now instead of setting the cities, I need to set the current city. Okay, that's it, finished. Now instead of sending these all the details, so here I will write let values is equal to, here I will paste these all the things, loading and also the cities I will paste it, and last we will be having get city, and another one is we need to send the current city also, right? Current city. So these all the details I will be trying to pass. So with these values we need to use it here. So first step is completed. Now what I want to do is, in our city details, so this is our city details. Now we need to get the context API details. So here I can write in such a way that constant get city. So this is the get city is equal to use city. So I can use this city directly. So we got the city, and here we need to call the city ID. Whenever we get the city ID, so we need to call that get city. So here I can use this use effect, and it should be called, so here get city, and I need to pass the city ID. So here it needs to be called unmounted, and also whenever the city ID is changed. So this is the thing. And if you want, you can also use this get city also. So like this you can use it. So this is how you can use it. Now the use effect has been implemented. Now this will be called all the time. And here we are having city details. And this is the city context 0. Sorry, not 0. O. Okay. Now let's see whether we are able to get it or not. If I click on this details, so here it should be able to call. So here if I refresh this page, so now we are not getting this one, right? Let's go to the app.jsx. Maybe something wrong is there. Yeah, here I am using this cap small city details. I think hopefully everything will be fine, I am thinking. So let's try to implement this one. Yeah, now it is getting updated. Now let's try to see in the inspect element whether we are able to call this method or not. Now we are able to call this method. Oh, it is going on calling. Why it is going on calling? So it should not be like that. So we'll try to stop this one. Let's refresh this page. Yeah, it is calling here like this. Fine, right? And here I will try to use the get city again. Oh, it will be going on calling, so we should not use this get city. Okay. So now we are calling this get city one time it's calling. Now I need to highlight these all details. So here what I can do is, so here I can use the div. Okay. And here I can use this div. And I want to show the name. So here I will. So here we need to show these all current city details, right? So we have the current city name, and here we can get the current city, and this current city name, current city dot name, and here current city dot country. We can show this country also. So we are able to get these all details, right? So country. Now we are showing this all the cities. If you go here and if I click on Los Angeles, we are able to see this Los Angeles also. If I click on Sydney, so we are able to show these details. And also we are getting loading also. We have implemented in our city context. Whenever we are trying to get the details, we are loading it and we are making it as a false. So here in our city details also, we can get this loading in our context API. Okay. And here I can call in such a way that if loading is there, and here I can use this loader. Okay, that's it. Now if I try to refresh this page, so first you will be getting this loading symbol. For right now we are getting very fast. It was. If I try to reverse this condition, now you will get a loading symbol all the time. Now here if I try to refresh this page, oh, we need to return the loader. That is the problem it is getting. So return loader. Now it is showing the loader symbol, and here we are able to get this one. If I go here into New York, see, we are getting loading and we are able to get it very fast. So this is how we will be implementing it. And another one what I want to do is, so the current city is set, right? So here I need to highlight it with an green color or anything. So let's go to the city list. And here, cities list. And in this one we are having each one city item, right? Let's go to the city item. And here we are having one by one styles.city, and here you can use the same thing, constant, what I can say is constant current city is equal to use city. So I can take this use city, and here this is the current city. Okay, so now here you can write in such a way that we will be having this class name. Let's go to the city item dot module.css. We are having this one, right? So here dot active city. So I will add a border of 1 pixel solid green, whichever it may be. So just I am trying to add this active city. Okay. So active city also you can use it, not a problem. City item, let's go to the city item, and this is our styles, right? So here you can use styles.city. So we will be having styles.city, and space you will be having another one is styles. So you need to add a condition. What you can add a condition is, so here so what you will be trying to write it is, so here space and current city dot id is equal to city dot id city.id, then we need to show styles dot active city, or otherwise you can have it as an empty. So this is one way which we can do it. So let's try to go to the Los Angeles, and I will go back to the cities. See here, you will be able to see a green color border. We are able to see it, or otherwise I will try to convert it into a background color instead of having it like this. I will remove this one and I will apply a background color of green. Okay, now we are able to see this one. So if I click on this London, and if I go back to the cities, we are able to see this previously recently visited city. We are able to see it. So this is achieved through the context API. That is what I want to tell you. So right now what we have did it. So in our context API, wherever it has where it gone, cities context, right? City context. So we have written a new method get city, and we are trying to send these details, and we are saving the current city details in the context, and we are accessing this current city both in the cities list and also in the city details also. So this is how we will be implementing the context API. Now I will create a new branch, that is nothing but video-137, and I will commit this code city details context. Okay, so here may be having doubts. If you want to refer this code, means the GitHub repository URL is provided in the description below, so you can have a take a look at that one. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.